According to a report in the Australian paper The Age, the woman who was just freed in an Iran prisoner swap was actually originally arrested not for spying, but for dating an Israeli. That was the true cause. The British-Australian professor who spent over 800 days in Iranian jails was stopped at the Tehran airport with authorities claiming that Dr. Moore-Gilbert was a spy. She was sentenced to 10 years in jail. In truth, Iran reportedly had information that she was romantically linked to an Israeli. Australia's ambassador to Thailand lobbied with Thai officials in secret recently to release 3 Iranian terror prisoners as part of a complicated swap that led to the professor's release. Those 3 Iranian terrorists orchestrated a botched bombing attack that still wounded 5 people back in February 2012. The botched attack was meant to kill and maim Israeli diplomats living in Thailand. With us now is Itzhak Shoham, the former Israeli ambassador to Thailand. Sir, thank you for being with us. These terrorists wanted you dead as part of a bombing plot to kill you and other diplomats living in Bangkok and around the world. They were arrested. They were in jail. Now they're free again. What do you think about that?
Well, thank you for having me, first of all. Well, it's a sense of failure. I hope they will keep at least for the rest of their life in prison and not to have a welcome in Iran as heroes. But the matter that makes sense is that at least I'm alive, and my colleagues, all the Israeli diplomats that were at the time in Bangkok, are in life and healthy, and this is the only thing that we can see as positive in all this story.
Yeah, sir. I mean, thankfully, this plot was stopped just in time. You're alive, but you were the target of a bombing. Your colleagues were targets. Does it bother you that you were not consulted at all or informed about the prisoner negotiations?
Well, no, I don't think that I should have been connected. Those are matters that are above my responsibilities, particularly as a retired diplomat that lives in peace with his family in Jerusalem.
Do you think it sends a message to other diplomats living abroad? The fact that the Thai government in Thailand agreed for a swap, a release of these 3 terrorists. What message does it send to other diplomats around the world?
I think that you are going to a place that is not right. When we are abroad, we feel our duties and we understand that sometimes we can be target of these terrorists. So there's not a matter of messages. We know that we are at risk. Once being a diplomat was a very nice and quiet duty, in the last years became more complicated. So the message is just to take care and to accept all the restrictions that our security authorities put on us, and to try to keep on working.
Do you think, sir, obviously we all know about the assassination of Iran's nuclear scientist, Iran promising revenge. Are you afraid that diplomats will be targeted, that Iran will take revenge on Israeli officials like diplomats who live abroad?
Well, we know for sure that Iran has supported and continues to support terrorism all around the world. and of course, with when things that the elimination of the head of the nuclear program can rise new problems, and I hope that our people are quite secure and assured that measures are being taken.
Yeah, we certainly hope so too. We know that embassies are on high alert and extra security precautions being taken in light of the assassination. Sir, thank you for your time. I really appreciate you taking a few minutes with us on the Zoom In show.
No, thank you. And let's hope that nothing serious happened. And if they are planning to do something, we'll avoid that as we managed in Bangkok. As a matter of fact, in Bangkok, what saved my life was exactly the precautions that were taken by our security authorities. And I have to be thankful to them for being alert and alerting us of what could have happened.